Episode of Nights with Ricky. I am Ricky Reeves, and tonight's episode is going to be about sexual soulmates. This was a question that was asked to me by one of my good friends, Kathy G. Shout out to Kathy G in Ohio. And she had asked me, is there any such thing as sexual soulmates? I truly believe there is. I'm going to tell you why. There's certain people that you're going to just have compatibility with that you won't have with everyone else. And it's also very strange where you can meet a woman, she has everything you want. She's a good woman, she's loyal, passionate, you know, she does all these good things well, but she might be lacking in that area. But then there's a woman who has everything you want sexually. And when y'all have sex, she just does everything great. But she could be the most toxic, evilest person that you can ever even think of. And I always was confused, like, why can't it just ever be the total package? It's very hard to find the total package. Why do you have to go out, you know, and this person has a great sexual energy, but they're a toxic person? Like, why do they even possess that? It doesn't make any sense to me. They possess this is a toxic person that can make someone feel really good. That's a dangerous thing, and that's just a very strange thing to me as well. I'm still trying to figure out why that even exists. Because the total package, I mean, if you can get someone that's like a good person, very nice, and they can still have great sex, I believe that's out there. You could find that, but it's just very hard to find. But I do believe there is such thing as sexual soulmates. I mean, there, it's just something about magnetism. If it just matches up well. Like if in that aspect, it could just be like what they want, she knows what you want, and vice versa. It's like you both know what you need to do to each other, make each other feel good, and like it really exists. There really is such thing as sexual soulmates. I mean, go back and think in your past about anyone that you've had sex with, and it was great sex, but you couldn't stand that person. They was just toxic, and you never got along with them outside of that. But you couldn't even like work together with them or anything, or have even a decent conversation. Really, it'd be a brief, short conversation. But when it came to down to those 2 to 3 hours of sex, you guys had the best, agreements. Y'all were the most compatible. Y'all were in sync with each other. You knew what you wanted to do before she could even say it, and everything. It's like, why can't you get that like a total package with someone else? I will never understand that. It's going to be one of those situations where you're going to always just be just wondering why that is. But I truly believe there is such thing as a sexual soulmate. And just go back and look at, everyone that you've ever had sex with, and always just look at like had the whole situation. Like, could we have went further in a relationship? Could we have went further in a marriage? And if you can't answer to none of those, then that was your sexual soulmate. And that's that it was going to ever be. It wasn't going to ever be anything, nothing more, nothing less than that. So, man, and if I could look back, I do have, like, I'm not going to say her name, but very toxic woman. She was just not a good woman at all. But we were very compatible in that area. Like, there was no hesitation. I mean, everything was in sync. It was just the total thing. Everything worked out. But I wanted to leave right away. Once I got done, I wanted to leave right away. And she did too. It was just, we were brought together just for that. It was nothing more than that. But, that was like a common ground we had. But she could never be like my romantic soulmate, or, a woman that I married for life type of soulmate. But she was my sexual soulmate. So I truly believe that is really out there, and it does exist. You could just look back. You will find you will find someone that you had that type of compatibility with. It will show up. So, you know, definitely like, share, subscribe the video, comment. I always respond to comments as much, whenever they're in there. And I just love the feedback. Thanks to all the new subscribers that are coming along. And hopefully I can keep getting more. I'm enjoying making these little videos. And I'll probably do another little piece on sexual soulmates. But that's my little take on it for right now. But until next time, I'm Ricky Reeves. Come back to Nights with Ricky and subscribe. Share this video on all your platforms and see you next time. Peace.